What do these portraits have in common? They all have blonde hair, yes. But there's another underlying theme. They're all made from bubblegum. The portrait collection is called Gum Blondes, and the creator is Toronto artist Jason Kronenwald.
I've been making portraits out of gum since '96 was my first one. At the time I was using all sorts of different materials to make art, and it just felt really natural when I started using gum because of the texture and the wide range of color. And I hadn't even like scratched the surface at that point. I got my yellows, I got my blues, I got my reds, pinks obviously. And I'm still kind of discovering the limitations and the boundaries of working with material like gum. When I did my first portrait, it was of Suzanne Summers, an image taken from a Playboy magazine that I had a special attachment to as a youth. It was kind of stored under the local bridge, you know? It was like the community Playboy. And so that image, like Suzanne Summers from Three's Company, right? Like it was, you know, it made an impression on a young man. And when I found that magazine again later when I was an art student and saw the picture, it was like, wow, it was really nostalgic for me. And I was at the time using the gum, and I felt that it would be the kind of perfect combo to make a gum blonde. And you know, she was kind of, her arms were like this, you know, and she was very sexy. And yeah, that's the first one. It's very crude. It's Gum Blonde 1 on my website, and it's like, you know, I only keep it up on my website because it shows how something starts, and you know how crude it is at the beginning, and how, you know, over the years I've kind of tried to refine the process. Like I was just slapping the, you know, pink, yellow for the hair, you know, but it still looks pretty cool. This is like my go-to dark color, so it's kind of just I'm always needing it. But I'm always also checking to make sure that there's no old bubble tape packs of purple, which have been recently discontinued. Thank you very much. This is my basic palette. I'm always adding to it and kind of inserting colors in between. These are my flesh tones. These are kind of my darker tones. This is my darkest. And then, you know, I'll add this yellow over to this area here, kind of, and this one as well. And then my whites end up here. You can see I'm kind of low on whites. I should stock up on that. The whole process is slow developing. I mean, it's like paint. You build it up slowly, and you can't expect it to happen very quickly. I put the most focus into the facial features, the eyes, the mouth, the nose, because I like making portraits, and I've always liked making portraits, and that's always kind of been my interest, to capture the essence of somebody. My thumb and fingers touch every square centimeter of the piece, like over and over and over, to get the flatness and to get the blending. So it's slow.
Although Kronenwald always uses gum to make his portraits, they're not always gum blondes.
For my next portrait, I've decided to do Neil Young. I guess it's just kind of to honor a great Canadian, a legend. And I haven't done a male portrait in a while. I haven't really thought about if it's going to be young or old Neil.
Now that the picture is chosen, it's time to prepare the materials and set the palette. Kronenwald's primary gum chewer, his 6-year-old daughter Sadie, is home from school on her lunch hour to assist.
You done with that one? Perfect. Oh yeah, great. Yellow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you. I know exactly what I'm going to do with this. A lot of what I'm going to be using now is the blackjack, because it's my gray. I'm kind of just building it up in layers, starting with kind of the darkest and then building up to the lighter. Try not to let it get too rosy.
On average, each portrait takes about 25 hours to complete.
So I'm just finishing it up. I'm like almost done, just final tweaking. I'm just going to add some pieces down here to kind of finish it up. I guess they're never really done until I put that final seal of resin on it, but this one's like very close. I've been focusing on the Gum Blonde series for quite a while now, but I've been meaning to do more portraits, and I have been doing more portraits of just a variety of people, and it's kind of something I've been meaning to do, and I'm just happy to do it. I'm not so much a painter, I'm not really a sculptor. I've been interested in both all the way through, so I like painting with my hands. It's always kind of been how I like to do things. This just suits me perfectly.